Friends, so I hope everyone is good and safe at home. Yesterday we were discussing about the fourth lesson, that is the blind dog. So there was a person who used to beg the roadside that he met with an dog. So initially, the initial days, it was maintaining slow distance. After some days, that dog came to near him, and he was, because of his blindness, so people were giving money to him. And there was a woman with that beggar. She used to come and drop the persons, and evening she used to pick up that person back. And so the days are going on. So one day he was waiting in the evening, but the old woman didn't come. After some times, that one more person came and told that she is not going to come because she died in the afternoon. So now we'll see the continued part. The blind man lost the only home he had, the only person who cared for him in this world. The ribbon vendor suggested, "Here, take this white tape." Okay. He held the length of the white card which he had been selling. "I will give this to you free of cost. Tie it to your dog. Let him lead you about if he is really so fond of you." That the ribbon vendor, that person gave. Now there is no one to take care of you. The only person left with you is this dog only. So now I am giving you the white ribbon. Take this ribbon and tag to the this dog, and try to be with that person, to that dog, wherever it go, let you find. So let him take. Next, ninth one. Life for the dog took a new turn now. He came to take a place of the old woman. He lost his freedom completely. His world came to the circumscribed by the limited of the white the ribbon vendor had spared. He had to forget wholesale all his old life, all his old hands. He simply had to stay on for ever at the end of the string. When he saw other dogs, friends, or fuse, instinctively he springs up, okay, tugging the string, and this even invisibly earned him a kick from his master. "Rascal, want to tumble me down? Have sense?" In a few days, the dog learned the discipline, his instinct, and impulse. He ceased to take notice of other dogs even if they came up and growled at his side. He lost his own orbit of movement and contact with his fellow creatures. So now the dog is taking care of the part of the old woman, to that bigger to that beggar. Now that dog lost all the freedoms completely. Now he is fully dedicated to the help of beggar, means he is all the freedoms reduced to the limit. So with this white ribbon, wherever the beggar wants to go, he used to take. He means here the dog to take. And if any other dogs comes near to him, it used to bark. Then that the beggar used to scold, "You should be with me only, don't drag me." And this was the discipline learned by the dog. Okay. And in few days, what happened, that he learnt the discipline, all the things, and now he is the perfect caring of the beggar. So just I would like to repeat once again here. The blind man lost the only home he had, and the only person who cared for him in this world. The ribbon vendor suggested, "Here, take this white tape." He held a length of the white cord which he had been selling. "I will give this to you free of cost. Tie it to the dog and let him lead you about if he is really so fond of you." So the ninth one. Life for the dogs took a new turn now. He came to take the place of the old woman. He lost his freedom completely. His world came to be circumscribed by the limits of the white corn which the ribbon vendor had spread. He had to forget wholesale all his old life, all his old hands. He simply had to stay on forever. At the end of this straight, when he saw other dogs friendly friends and fuse, okay, instinctively he sprang up, tugging the string, and this invisible earned him the kick for his master. So rascal want to trouble me down, have sense. In a few days, the dog learned to discipline his instinct and impulse. He ceased to take notice of others' dogs even if they came up and growled at his side. He lost his own orbit of movement and contact with his fellow creatures. So now let's see the next. To the extent of this loss, his master gained. He moved about as he had never moved in his life. All day he was on his legs, led by the dog with the staff. Stuff in one hand and the dog laid in the other. He moved out of his home, a corner in a solitary verna, warned a few yards of the market. He had moved in there after the old woman's death. He started out early in the day. He found that he could terribly his income by moving about instead of staying in one place. He moved down the solitary street and wherever he heard people's voice, he stopped and held out his hands for the alms. Shops, schools, hospitals, hotels, he left nothing out. He gave a tug when hotels, he left nothing out. He gave the tag with when he wanted the dog to stop and shouted like a bulldog drivers. When he wanted him to move on, the dog protected his feet from going into. The dog protested his feet. Okay. And children gathered round him and gave him things to eat. The dog is essentially an active creature who punctuates his headache round with well-defined periods of rest. But now this dog, henceforth, is known as the tiger, had lost all the rest. He had rest only when the old man sat down somewhere at night. The old man slept with the cold turned around his fingers. I cannot take chance with you, he said. A great desire to earn more money than ever before seized his master, so that he felt any resting a waste of opportunity. The dog had to be continuously on his feet. Sometimes his legs refused to move, but if he slaved down even slightly, his masters gored him on furiously with his staff. The dog wished and grinned under his trust. Don't whine, you rascal! Don't I give you your food? You want to loaf off, do you? Swear the blind man. The dog lumbered up and down, round and round the marketplace on the slow steps tied down to the blind turn. Long after traffic at the market ceased, you could hear the night stable by the off wall of the tried dog. So now that the thing is happened with now they are bonding. Now they got bonding, good bonding, but now the dog's life got end means now he's not having any freedom, all those things. All days he was with his leg only, means wherever the beggar goes, he used to, that means here the dog used to follow. So things were going on smoothly, and now the dog become very strong. Now the dog is called as tiger, and wherever the Beggar wants to move, beggar wants to go, that is going to help. Okay. And wherever with beggar, if the dog goes, so when the people are there, he used to stand and arms is open his leg, arms means he used to beg and treat others people, means let him give the money. So this was keep on going for some times. It lost its original appearance as month rolled on, bones stuck up, and the launched ribs were relieved through his fading coat. So after some days, what happened? The ribbon was it is now too small and getting loose of his things. So now it is going to depart. So 11th one. The ribbon seller, the novel vendor, and the perfume observed it one evening when the business was slow and held the conference among themselves. It rends my heart to see that poor dog slaves. Can't we do something? The ribbon seller remarked. That rascal has started lending money for interest. I hear from the fruit sellers he is earning more than he needs. He has become the very devil for money. At this point, the perfumer eyes caught the sceneries dragging from the ribbon rack. Give it here, he said, and moved on with the sceneries in hand. So now the rubber seller. So now rubber seller is selling rubber seller, novel vendor, and the perfume observer was saying that now you need to, okay, why don't you leave the dog alone, because now because of this he is giving more trouble to the dog than that the vegetable seller. uh, so that fruit seller is saying, so he has given lot of money, he has earned lot of money, now he is devil for the money, means he always wants money, all those things. So if try to possible, let's try to escape the dog from that person's. Then he said, the blind man was passing in front of the eastern gate. The dog was trailing the lead. There was a piece of bone lying on the way, and the dog was drinking the pickup. The lead became tent. The lead became tent, taunt and hurt the blind man's hand, and he triggered the struggle, kicked till the dog held. It held but could not pass the bone lightly. It tried to make another dash for it. The blind man was keeping course on it. The perfume stepped up, applied the cinders and snipped the cord. The dog bounced off and picked up the bone. The blind man stopped dead where he stood. He stood with the other half of the straining drawling in his hand. Tiger, tiger, where are you? He cried. The perfumer moved away quietly, muttering, you heartless devil, you will never get at him again. He has his freedom. The dog went off at top speed. He nosed about the detached happily, hardly himself on the their other dogs ran round and round the fountain and the market square barking, his eyes sprinkling with joy. He returned to his favorite hunts and hunks about the butler shop, the tea stall, and the bakeries. Now, with the help of this novel vendor, ribbon seller, and the perfume observer, now that all of three have decided and plan to escape, plan to give freedom for the dogs, and so they, while speaking with the things, and they throw the some bones on the hands of the that beggar. Then suddenly he just dropped the chain, means the ribbon chain from his hand, and then suddenly that dog, means the tiger, went outside, and that after that he went so far, and after that he was started shouting and saying, dog, dog, tiger, where are you, where are you? Then he replied, the perfume vendor replied, now your dog is not going to come, he is now freedom persons, no one is going to disturb him. So you try to be alone, and he is now going, he is going to somewhere, he is going with the freedom things. Now he is going, and he is going, and he is going with his friends and enjoying the things hunting. And after that the dog went to his friend circles and started enjoying there, and started giving so much of happiness to that dog. So see students, this is the things happened. Okay. So this all happened with that dog, and after few days that person left alone. So I'll just read once again. So the river seller and the vendor planned to give freedom to that dog, and they planned and this got success recently, means finally. So with from the beggar they gave freedom, and that dog went aside that night. So students, here the good lesson is there. So I like to repeat the 11th one, 12th one paragraph. The ribbon seller, the novel vendor, and the perfume observed it is one evening when business was slack, held and confirmed conference among themselves. It rends my hearts to see that poor dog slaving. Can't we do something? The ribbon seller remarked. That rascal has started lending money for interest. I heard that from the fruit seller he is earning money, means he is earning more than he need. He has become the very devil for money. At this point the perfumer eyes caught in scenery okay, dangling from the ribbon rug. Give it here, he said, and moved on with the sceneries in hand. Then 12th one. The blind man was passing in front of the extreme gate. The dog was trailing the lead. There was a piece of bone lying on the way, and the dog was straining to pick it up. The lead became the tunt and hurt the blind man, and he tugged the string and kicked it till the dog howled. It howled but could not pass the bone lightly. He tried to make another dash for it. The blind man was heaping course of it. The perfumer stepped up and applied the scenery and snipped the card. The dog bounced up and picked up the bone. The blind man stopped dead where he stood, with the another half of the straining dangling in his hand. Tiger, tiger, where are you? He cried. Okay, the perfumer moved away quietly muttered, you heartless devil, you will never get at him again. He has his freedom. The dog went off at top speed. He nosed about the detached happily. Okay, hurled himself on other dogs, ran round and round the fountain in the market squares, barking, his eyes squinting with eyes. He returned to his favorite hunts and hungs about the, okay, butcher's shops and the tea stall and the bakery. So now what happened? Finally, these three people so decided to give freedom to this, okay, dog. So one day the blind man was going in the eastern gate. So he saw that, he means the dog saw. So there was a piece of bone which is laid on the roadside. That dog was trying to take that one, but the beggar was pulling. Okay, that beggar were pulling to his side, and with this force that ribbon cutted. Okay, so that it is the best chance to that, and with this chance only the dog went to take that bones again that he took, and went further. So after that the beggar was saying, where tiger, where are you going, where are you going? That the vegetable seller and the perfume vendor came and told that that person is not going to come in your life again, because he is now got freedom. He is going with his team, he is going somewhere. Okay, he is enjoying his life. It's not going to come backside, it's not going to come back. So so he is now that after these words the dog is going to met and his friends and started. Okay, so enjoying, and he returned, and he's going to tea shops. Okay, he's going to butler shops, he's going to marketplace here and there, and started enjoying the things. So students, so now still again 8 paragraphs are there. So tomorrow or next in the next class, so we are going to finish the things. So thank you so much for being listening this lesson, my dear students. So take care. See you soon.